not that serious. Okay, angle 6 and angle 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify those angles, okay? I got angle 6 here. I got angle 3 here, okay? I don't have it on this sheet, but something that you'll have to do on the activity in a few minutes, plus your partner activity, is identifying your transversal. And it does actually make this easier when you do it, okay? What has to be my transversal here? Audrey?
The line that hits both of them.
Yep, so it has to be N, right? So I would just point to it and say transversal. Like, you don't have to, like, write it all out. It's fine, okay? The next thing I'm actually going to do is highlight the other 2 lines. I think on the activity that you're going to probably find it easier to use, not easier, but I should say helpful, to use colored pencils, which are up front. You probably don't need them now, though, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is highlight the other 2 lines that are involved. Okay? So pretty much, and we know this because we took that crazy, remember that crazy quiz that was like, right? This is easier than that, okay? You know, ignore that side of it. It's not involved, okay? Now take a look at the angle pair. What angle pair is it? They're alternate interiors. What relationship are you looking for with parallel lines and alternate interior angles?
Congruent.
For them to be congruent. Are they? They are. So are your lines parallel?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to say that L is parallel to M. Those are your parallels. Okay. And your reason is because if alternate interior angles are congruent, then L has to be parallel to M. Okay. Now I do understand that these diagrams, it appears like nothing is parallel to each other, right? Doesn't really look like N can be parallel to K. It doesn't look like L could be parallel to M, okay? What you need to realize is that nothing in this class is drawn to scale, okay? Quite often they look distorted on purpose because I want you to concentrate on what I'm giving you, not on what it looks like, okay? Let's keep going. All right, next one. Angle 1 congruent to angle 14. Okay, so I'm going to mark them. Angle 1, angle 14. Okay. Now I'm going to want to highlight my transversal. What has to be my transversal here? Audrey?
L.
Yep, definitely. The next thing that I like to do is highlight the other 2 lines that are needed to make up those 2 angles, right? So to make up 1, I needed N and L. To make up K, I need to make up 14, I need L and K. Everybody's with me? Okay? I should have just left that. Now I have to do this. You know, I'm always making more work for myself. Okay. Now I'll ask you, what angle pair? Sarah? They're alternate exteriors. Is it the relationship that you want? It is. They're congruent. Because if alternate exterior angles are congruent, then you know you have parallel lines. What are your parallel lines here? N and K are parallel in this one. Okay? Please don't think that one has anything to do with the other, okay? This problem had nothing to do with the previous problem. These are just the same diagram, but you're using it for the next problem. Questions? Are we kind of getting it? All right, so I'm just going to jump around on a bunch of these. So I actually now want to move to number 5. Number 5. thing I've been doing is highlighting my relationships, right? Where is my angle pair? 13 congruent to 10. The next thing that I've been doing is identifying my transversal. What's my transversal? I do not have one. I have 2 lines here, and that is it. What is the angle pair? These are vertical angles. Do vertical angles prove lines are parallel? No. The only relationships that prove lines are parallel are these, okay? Vertical angles do not tell you that lines are parallel. And so, you have no parallel lines there. You have no transversal. You have no parallel lines because vertical angles do not prove lines are parallel.